She said she was going to tell everyone first on our show. These politicians. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Welcome to Drive Time with DeRusha. It is Monday. The news of the political world in Minnesota on the eve of a major election, a mayoral election, school board referendum, elections all over the state of Minnesota. But the conversation today is about the governor's race. And the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Lisa Demuth, announced late yesterday that she was in. She was running, and she joins us on the John Schuster Coldwell Banker hotline right now. Speaker Demuth, thanks for being with us.
Hey, good afternoon, Jason. Thank you for letting me break the news with you, sort of.
That's right. Let's just pretend. I was talking about this with some friends at lunch today, and they hadn't heard yet. So, it may file it under it may be news to you,
Yes. Well, I am very excited to let you know and confirm. I know you've asked me in the past, but I am confirmed that I am in it to run for governor here in the state of Minnesota. And I am looking forward to that in a way to serve our state.
All right. There are a number of Republicans who are already running. And one of the Republicans who is a member of your caucus in the House has come out very aggressively against your run. I have to confess, I'm very surprised by the statement that Kristen Robbins sent out saying, basically lumping you in with Tim Walz, saying that Lisa Demuth agreed to a backroom budget deal that raised taxes and shut down the Stillwater prison with no plan. She says Demuth and Walz raised our taxes and made our streets less safe. What do you say to that?
Well, I will tell you this, Jason, that Representative Robbins and I came into the legislature at the same time. I would consider ourselves friends. We came in the 2018 election, and actually our offices were right next to each other for a number of years. But as far as what I was able to do this year as speaker, and remember, we are in a tie in the House, and so I am 1/2 of 1/3 when it came to state government. The work that I did in the tie in the House, working with former Speaker Melissa Hortman, we were able to deliver a unified approach. We called ourselves Team House, and then, of course, working with the governor and the Senate leadership. But I'm proud of the work that was done in these circumstances. We delivered a $5 billion reduction in state spending for the first time in history. We protected our non-public education. We ended taxpayer-funded health care for illegal immigrants that are adults, and we protected Minnesota families from overall tax hikes. I'm very proud of the work that I was able to accomplish, even with just a tie in the House.
Do you think that Republicans, and certainly the Republican Party, much like the Democratic Party, has, moderates and centrists and far right and the whole far left? We have all of the variety of opinions. But do you think you're going to get lumped in with Tim Walz because you were speaker in a tied House and created compromise to keep things moving?
I believe that my conservative both values and record and what I've been able to accomplish for the state will stand true. You're right. There are people on both sides of the political aisle that maybe are a little bit further to one direction or the other of some people. But what I will tell you, though, is I delivered good things for Minnesota. And in addition to that, I proved that I am able to work with people that don't necessarily align politically with me, but in the intent to serve Minnesotans in the best way possible. I'm the only one that proved that as Speaker of the House this year, and I'm proud of that work.
When you look at the race to win the Republican nomination, over the years, they pick based on ideology instead of picking people who would have a chance to win in the general election. Is that part of your message to Republicans?
My view and my vision for Minnesota is to cast hope. People have been so frustrated with both the political polarization, the negative political rhetoric, being frustrated that we have one of the highest tax states here in Minnesota. There was a wasting of an $18 billion surplus. There are many things that people are frustrated with. I believe that my run for governor is going to prove that I have hope for Minnesota. I can focus on bringing us together, but also delivering then a stronger, better Minnesota, not just for today, Jason, but for generations to come. And doing that means that our economy will become strong again. We will support businesses so that they can grow here in the state of Minnesota. Families will be able to afford their lives as they need to. Our kids in Minnesota will return to receiving an excellent education rather than what we see right now, where only half of our kids can even read at grade level. We will root out fraud and waste. In 23, there were 6,000 new government employees added just here in the state of Minnesota. We're going to root out fraud and waste and make Minnesota stronger and better for generations to come. That is the hope that I bring into this race. That is core values that I've stood for. That is my work in the legislature that I've been able to do.
Well,
and I'm very excited about what is forward.
The DFL in their statement said Lisa Demuth is the corporate candidate in this race. Are you the corporate candidate?
I am a candidate that wants the best for all Minnesotans. I want Minnesotans to succeed. I support families. I support individuals. I support both the smallest businesses or some of our large backbone businesses here in Minnesota. I have a vision that will include everyone going forward. I am looking forward to this work. The election, Jason, is 1 year from today.
Oh, we have to do this for a year, Lisa?
Get to. Jason, we get to do this for a year and bring people together.
Are you going to seek President Donald Trump's endorsement?
You know, I have been endorsed by my party, so by my constituents. Every time that I've run for my legislative seat, I've received that endorsement. I will be seeking the state party endorsement, and yes, I will seek the endorsement of President Trump.
All right, Lisa Demuth with us. I know you're super busy on this first day of announcement, and we appreciate you spending some time with us on the show. Thanks, Lisa.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
Lisa Demuth, Speaker of the House. I did not expect the Kristen Robbins bomb. I got to be honest. I think the Speaker of the House was very artful in not saying that she was shocked by that statement. But it does underscore a little bit of the dynamic that plays out in the Republican Party. And when you look at winning a Republican endorsement, when you look at winning the Republican primary, how far to the right do you have to go? Now, there are a heck of a lot of House Republicans who voted for this package that Speaker Demuth negotiated with the governor and with the other leaders. So if Kristen Robbins is going to run against all of those folks, like that, I think would be quite something. Quite something. But interesting that the gloves coming off at least on one side of this right off the bat.